But Adam Jardy start us off with Bill Landis on deck. Adam, go ahead.
Hey, Zed, you guys had a big lead. They cut it to 5, and then you had the offensive rebound and a putback, and they never got really closer from that point on. What does it feel like, or I guess why do you feel you're able to make those kinds of plays in those kinds of moments, and how did you see the team respond to that?
Rebounds, offensive rebounds are big for our team. It gives us second chance opportunities. And I was just around the rim in the right spot. And, my in the first half, my jump hook wasn't really falling. So I was just down there for rebounds. But in the second half, when that happened, it was like a momentum swing. And the team felt it. And, we just kept it moving from there. Yeah. And then we just never looked back.
You've gone up against the likes of Luka Garza and some of the other bigs in the Big Ten in these last couple of games and really held your own. Why do you think you've been able to have the impact that you've had as a freshman? What's it been like going against some of those guys here in these last few weeks?
It just all boils down to practice, coming in every day, working really hard, going against EJ every day and KY, they took me under their wing and showed me the ropes, like how hard you have to play. And this league is really tough. So I just embraced that. And, just going in every game thinking that, look, it's just another basketball game and you just do what you do and just play. So, yeah, that's those two guys really been helpful for me. But, Lou Garza and all these bigs, they're really good players. So you just got to play really physical. And as I said before, just do what you do.
All right, next up, Bill Landis with Phil Harrison on deck. Bill.
Hey, Zed, late in the first half when Indiana was kind of closing the gap a little bit, coach called a timeout, kind of huddled you guys up on the floor. Just what was the message there? Because it did seem like you guys responded pretty well and extended your lead back out to double digits.
Yeah, it's just basically what he said to us was just we got to play harder. We weren't really playing that hard or tough, so he just called timeout and said we got to play a lot harder than what we were playing and tougher because they're just punking us around the court.
And so, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so that's basically all he said, and we went back out there and did our thing.
And you guys have been a pretty efficient and balanced offensive team all year, and I know coach has talked a lot about wanting to kind of see similar things on the defensive end. This seemed like maybe with the exception of that last first half stretch, that this was the most consistent you guys have played defense in a little while. It just seems like you're getting better there. Do you feel like you're becoming a more consistent defensive team to kind of match what you guys do on the other end?
Yeah, most definitely. Defense is a big part of our DNA. So we come in every day and we really work on defense. So got to get in our gaps and make sure we help the next guy. So yeah, our defense has definitely gotten better as you said, and it's been showing the last couple of games.
All right, next up is Phil Harrison with Patrick Murphy on deck. Phil.
Hey, Zed, Coach had said all along that he thought you come into the program that you would bring something to the team immediately. And it's pretty rare for a freshman to come in and do what you've done down in the post in a league that's such a, rough and tumble type of league. So I'm sure you had confidence in yourself too, but was there a little bit of an adjustment period? And when did you realize that, hey, yeah, this is something that I can jump in and do immediately in the Big Ten?
There was a little adjustment period. We went to Purdue for the first game. And I was out there playing. I was like, all right, it's really physical. So, and from that point on, I was like, you just got to come out here, play really physical and just do what you do. Go down there, post, be around the rim, rebound, and just give the energy off the bench. So, it's been a blessing, and I'm really happy that Coach Holtman has trusted me to come in and do my thing. So, yeah, I'm really happy, and it's a blessing.
And you mentioned your energy. What do you think that? So that might have been missing a little bit, maybe in years past with Ohio State. What do you think that does for your team when you come off the bench and just provide that energy in such efficient minutes that you have?
For me, it's just come off the bench and, as I said before, just do what you do. Go down there, and just make an impact. Go down and seal. Be around the rim and also on the defensive end as well. Block shots, rebound, alto shots. And the team feeds off that. Like when you get a block shot everyone starts yelling from the bench, and it gives us like momentum to keep going. So, and make a play on the offensive end. So it's basically my mindset: just come in and just do the little things and the dirty work.
All right, and we'll finish up with Patrick Murphy. Patrick?
Ed, I know basketball is a game of runs, but when you guys go on a 19-0 run, I have to imagine there's a lot of confidence there. Then Indiana comes back with an 11-0 run, and there were several other runs throughout the game. Take me through the emotions of kind of those runs, whether you're on the court, whether you're on the bench, how you're feeling and how you kind of keep composure whichever way they're going.
Well, when we went 19-0, like we knew that they were gonna have a run because basketball is a game of runs. So like they weren't just gonna like lay down and just give up. Like they obviously were gonna fight back and try to win the basketball game. You give them credit, and that's what they did. 11-0 run. So but the bench just brings a whole bunch of energy because we have no fans. So we just gotta yell and scream and want to play and uplift the guys, because when stuff isn't going their way, you just gotta keep talking to them and be like, "Yo, you good," and stuff like that. So the bench brings a lot of energy, and just like when you're on the court, just gotta be talking to your teammates, because talking like on the court brings energy as well, letting guys know, and you just gotta do what you do. And the bench, like everyone has a role on the team, so we all do that role, and we're good.
And to get the win, the sizable win that you guys did there in the second half, what do you most attribute to being able to pull away like you guys were able to do?
That's a good question. I think just as I said before, energy and rebounding. Yeah. That's a good question. He stumped me with that one. Just come in and just do what you do. That's basically what Holman and all the coaching staff said to me: just do what you do, and everything will fall in place.
And we'll jump in with one more last question from Adam Jardy. Adam?
Yep.
Is that kind of a silly question in a post-game press conference, but since we don't talk to you guys during games, I saw a video going around of a little kid doing finger guns after a bucket. I just wonder what sort of impact you feel that you're making here, and how much you feel like people are taking notice of what you're doing and that energy you're talking about.
Yeah, when I saw that video on Twitter, I had to retweet it. It was like warmed my heart. I was like, oh wow, other people are actually doing it, and it was actually a good feeling. All the coaches were talking about it, and it was actually really good that people are like actually putting into the game and following me. But it was just a silly thing that I did in the beginning, and it just caught on. So it's just, yeah, it feels good to have other like little kids watching you and do it.
Awesome. Zed, good job today. Thanks for the time.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.